everybody. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is good. Chris Wood here. I am just on for a few minutes to say after 3.5 years of being injured, tortured, skull split, brain damaged, brain injured, body mutilated, my right lung, my right kidney, all my food goes to the right side of my body from being injured, medical blacklisted, medical treatment refusals by criminal negligent co-committing doctors at Lenox and Addington Hospital, right up to administration, Wayne Cubbyduck and Sarah Fiddler. They are guilty of having me kicked out of the hospital to aid in covering up crimes and to prevent me help causing me serious harm, using Paladin security to do it. They are guilty of attempted homicide. I don't care who they are, how much money they make, they are guilty of attempted homicide and they are guilty of aiding inmates and O.P.P in a revenge retaliation crime. I am an injured, tortured, like I said, stalked, kidnapped, medical blacklist, sex assault victim, identity theft victim. I have prisoner tracking in me from William Billy Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, last known used name anyway, Billy Wooldridge. He is a highly psychotic, highly delusional piece of shit. I am the end of my bloodline. Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy are guilty of stalking my mother and killing her December 20th, 2020. They are using what is called remote neural monitoring on me. I am being lived through and broadcasted through. I am being treated as a fucking slave by O.P.P. They see everything I see. They hear everything I hear through this remote neural monitoring, whether anybody wants to believe it or not. I have 100% proven its existence and how it works. It enables for invasive surveillance, and all anybody needs is cell phone, Wi-Fi, and computer. There is also what is called EndoChat, which is an app which enables for them to hide this bullshit on cell phones and everything by using ghost phones for it, you little fucks. Tyler Lake, Tyler Lake and his woman Holly Carlyle are guilty of also using it on my dog, causing my dog serious harm, causing my dog deforming, and in return attempting to kill my dog. I have not had any stimulation in my head or my brain on my right side for at least 2.5, 3 months while being deformed and going through all of this. The longer this goes on without any help, the longer my identity theft is going to go on, and I am going to be taken for Billy Wooldridge, a wanted sex offender who they are harboring, who O.P.P are harboring and will not arrest, and I have proven it. They are guilty of having my mother stalked and murdered by Billy Wooldridge and Blair Hardy, like I said. I am a revenge retaliation victim for speaking police crimes and other crimes. I've been stalked. Like I said, I have prisoner tracking on me. I have the remote neural monitoring on me. I have been seriously deformed. I have lost approximately 3 inches or more off of my skull. I have proven it. It's been flattened, it's been rounded, it's been elongated, it's been shortened, it's been widened like rubber. So after 3.5 years, this is fucking finally done. So congratulations, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason vanalstine, Bert Hustler or Bert Human, whatever the fuck your name is, the one that hangs with Maggie Falls and they work for one Robert Can Fuck, Can Kill, Can Get Away with It, Money Badge Family Town Council Lucas, human traffickers, human sex trade slavery traffickers, guilty of murdered and missing, guilty of sodomy, sex assaults, and guilty of attempted murders is Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police ex-O.P.P Chief or Commander in 2019. Staff Sergeants, plural, years 2019 and 2021. Spencer Mills, badge number 14716. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert, once again, Can Fuck, Can Kill, Can Get Away with It, Money Badge, Family Town Council Lucas. There is a woman named Stacy, was Daily Tea Company here in Napanee at Daily Tea Company, like I just said, blonde hair, and now she is in Kingston. She left to further distance herself from this and tried to have deniability. There is Shelley Hafner, who had me kidnapped May 27th, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with what has taken place against them with arresting and charging, and she had me kidnapped under false pretenses of incompetency to get me kept and to shut me up so I would not be talking about what I'm talking about, showing what I'm showing, and proving what I'm proving, and by whom, how, and why. I go through deforming, I go through facial changes on a daily basis. Right now, this whole right side of my face is nothing but numb and electricity from being broadcasted through from this remote neural monitoring. I have proven my injuries while not being able to do a damn thing about it, while Billy Wooldridge is getting away with this, while Blair Hardy's getting away with it, while Tyler Lake is getting away with it, while Jay vanalstine is getting away with it, while Michelle Irish is getting away with it, while Holly Carlyle is getting away with it, while Isaac is getting away with it, the woman on Center Street in Thomas as well, that the Crack Shack is getting away with. Ray, the guy that has the deaf white pit bull that lives behind Mamma Mia's on East Street, is getting away with it. His roommate Sam as well. They are all using this shit on me. And it is being passed around in hopes that I go crazy, in hopes that I am off my consciousness. They are guilty of murdering my mother for revenge. They're guilty of doing this to me for 3.5 fucking years. So time's been bought, and the Wood bloodline is dead through this. I'm no longer mentally me, and that is no excuse in any way, shape, or form. I have these pieces of shit broadcasting through me, and this is how I'm going through my identity changes. I'm being played as a fucking joke. I'm being played as a puppet. I'm being played as a game by seriously dangerous fucking O.P.P, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, and the doctors here that aid them and their inmates and psych ward patients in their fucking crimes of identity theft and completely physically fucking changing identities for revenge, retaliation, to traffic, to frame as wanted harbored sex offenders who they will not touch, that lives at 149 Center Street North. Isn't that right, O.P.P? And Blair Hardy and Spencer Mills happen to be not only co-drug traffickers with Tyler Lake and Jay Vanalstine, but they are also boyfriends. They are also snuggle bunnies. That is right. Blair Hardy and Spencer Mills are boyfriend snuggle bunnies. They are the ones that are lacing the drugs in Napanee and selling them with the intent to commit homicide, to make it look like junkies just brought bread or just bought bad drugs and overdosed from them. My identity is completely fucking changed, so congratulations, you fucking pieces of shit garbage. After all of this time, Anybody thinks identity thefts cannot happen? I am proof that it does, and this is how OPP traffic, frame, and murder victims. First, they mentally fuck them up. They lobotomize their victims. They use electroshock on their victims because they've all done it to me. I've been going through this for 3 years while proving everything and still being called a fucking liar and not being able to get help. OPP, you owe me millions and millions of dollars if nobody is arrestable. And obviously nobody is because they work with and for you so they can get away with your crimes. Then you owe me millions and millions and millions of dollars. You've already proven the lengths you will go to stop from being charged, arrested. You surround hands on guns, you laugh in faces, you obstruct, and I can prove it 100% just what you are truly about. OPP, Lennox and Annington, Spencer Mills, Staff Sergeants, ex-Chief, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Shelley Hafner, Stacy. You're all guilty of attempted murder. You're guilty of murdering the entire bloodline for Spencer Mills's revenge. False arresting to get my pictures, my prints, my signature for this identity theft. 4 forgeries, framings, and frauds against me. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? That's exactly why you had it done. And also in an attempt to give me a criminal record to justify this fucking crime against me that you've gotten away with. Because it's done. You've completely and totally fucking deformed my skull. Using R&M on me, using Billy Wooldridge, using Tyler Lake, using Jay vanalstine, using Billy Wooldridge. My bloodline and my identity is gone. So congratulations, you fucking pieces of shit. Let this be known. Anybody that's been arrested by OPP, fight it because they are guilty of domestic terrorism. They are guilty of treason. They are guilty of kidnapping. They are guilty of sodomy, sex assault. Obviously, my identity theft. They're guilty of lobotomizing victims. If I could get a brainwave or an MRI scan, it would prove a lot of damages. Lennox and Annington Hospital, Dr. Margie V, Tatiana V, Stacy's girlfriend is guilty of giving her my CAT scans from November of 2019, and she in turn gave them to OPP, who are in possession of my original CAT scans, and I was given fake and false ones from a different I've seen them. So you cannot deny it. You've even given me fake CAT scans to get away with this. Lennox and Annington County General Hospital. This is what they're about. They exist to cover up crimes for Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, inmates, Psychward patients who want to go through identity theft. You speak police crimes, you will be stalked. You'll have prisoner tracking put onto you. You will have what is called the remote neural monitoring put onto you while you're being physically changed. So let this be known, people. Congratulations. After 3 years, and all I did is speak up of police crimes. You completely and totally split my skull. You're using R&M on me to totally and mentally fuck me up, to take me off my consciousness. You're totally injuring my dog through the R&M, through Tyler Lake and Holly Carlyle's fucking little pug dog being used on my dog, causing him serious harm, deforming him. This is how you're getting away with your little homicides. This is the way you're getting away with injuring and killing animals as well. So, I hope you're having fun with this. Be safe, everybody, because this is done to me. Chris Wood is dead. The Wood bloodline is gone. And I have shown and proven all of these fucking changes and damages that I've been going through constantly for 3 years. So, one way or another, Tyler Lake, Jay Vanalstine, Blair Hardy, and Billy Wooldridge, you will answer for this, and you will pay for what you've fucking done to me. Remember, not only are you guilty of murdering my mother, you're guilty of attempting to murder my dog, and you are guilty of my identity theft and changes to me, and murdering the Wood bloodline for O.P.P revenge. I share any DNA with any of you pieces of shit lowlife, and you're gonna be seriously fucked. You're lucky that you suck off O.P.P dick, and I don't mean that in a good way. I mean that in a way that enables you to commit any crimes you want and get away with it with protection. So, this is fucking done to me. Anybody thinks identity thefts cannot happen, I am proof that it does, and it can, because I have shown it and proven it. This is how O.P.P get away with their crimes that they are committing. They have a justice of the peace to refuse arrest, to obstruct for them. They have doctors that criminally negligently co-commit at Lennox and Annington County Hospital. They falsify files to medically blacklist so victims cannot be taken serious about what is happening to them. There's been lies against me about being suicidal and self-harmer, and certainly not true in any way, shape, or form, but it's working. It was done by Stacy to Tatiana to get me medically blacklisted, so I would not be taken serious about what's happening to me. But then again, you got your doctors there that are aiding with this, from Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Joy Hadley, and then Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Stacy's girlfriend. They are very seriously dangerous doctors. And then you got Wayne Cubby Duck, Sarah Fiddler, and your Paladin Security to aid and kick your victims out, having your victims falsely charged to prevent it on you, to, to deflect their crimes that they are guilty of and they need to pay for. Cops using the doctors, doctors using the cops, and the cops and doctors are using inmates and psych patients to commit these crimes for revenge retaliation. So to my brother Trevor, I hope you see this. I want you to know that I love you. And to my nephew, I love him very much as well. Because this is getting to the point where I'm seriously being injured internally, and I'm gonna forget about it, and they're gonna get away with it like they have been. So time's been bought. After 3.5 years, they murdered my mother just before Christmas, December 20th, 2020, through using R&M on her, given radiation and EMFs causing cancer, and it was done with intent. Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy. And now you're fucking doing this to me. This is how your way of giving Spencer Mills, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police his Christmas presents. You give murders for him. You give him dead bodies. You give him identity theft victims. You give him human traffic victims. Yes, that's right. I was sold. Life bought, sold, and traded. My life was bought was sold through O.P.P. It was bought through Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jabin Olstein, and it was sold and traded. I'm being used as a fucking slave. And as crazy as this sounds, it has nothing to do with any kind of mental illness. And I have no criminal record or history, regardless of what O.P.P has said and the fucking lies against me to justify publicly what they've been doing against me. So, and they don't have to prove nothing. Luckily, there's no lawyers around here that will touch them because they know how dangerous they are and that their families will be killed. The O.P.P you think you know, especially Spencer Mills. I have to put up with this happening to me, and there is not a damn thing I can do about it because who is being done by O.P.P and who it's being done to me, their victim for speaking of police crimes who revenge retaliation. Let this be known, people. I'm gonna get off here, and I just want to say, everybody, remember, I am Chris Wood. I am an identity theft victim, and this is revenge retaliation on me. This is how O.P.P framed traffic and murder, using their psych patients, using their wanted harbored inmates that they will not touch, and they will go to all lengths to protect. I have shown it, I have proven it. Will they get away with changing identities and completely murdering bloodlines? Congratulations, O.P.P, you fucking pieces of shit. Congratulations, Lennox and Annington County General Hospitals, you fucking pieces of shit. Congratulations, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Spencer Mills, or Tyler Lake, and Jay vanalstine, Holly Lake, or Holly Carlyle, Michelle Irish, Isaac, the woman uncentered, and Thomas Street, the crack shack. Times bot. You've completely and fucking deformed me enough while injuring and completely, totally deforming my dog as well to murder him. Anything happens to him, Tyler Lake and Holly Carlyle, you are responsible, along with Bert Hustler, Bert Human, or whatever the fuck his name is, and Maggie Falls. You're all guilty of attempted murder and doing this to me, you pieces of shit garbage. So be safe, everybody. I have shown and proven my crimes to me, and no matter what is done to me, there is nothing I can do about this but put up with it. So remember this, Napanee.